Gav, starting with you, a 1-1 draw in the final game of the season against Consett, meaning we secure our Northern Premier League status for next season. That must be a relief.
It's been purgatory all week, Ben, to be fair. After the Offset game, we were really down. We thought the East Riding Cup, we didn't really want to have that, but that lifted everybody, and all the results during the week went against us. And we come into today, I mean, they say it's tough at the top, it's not, it's a lot tougher at the bottom. We've walked miles up and down that dugout, we've looked at each other, it's just been absolute madness, but the boys have come through it today. I'm really pleased for the chairman. I spoke to Snare, obviously after 20 years he's packing in at the end of this season, he's done brilliantly. But yeah, you've got to feel sorry for any team that goes down, but you know, we don't want this to happen again next year. Definitely not.
As Gav said, a lot of things gone against us in the week with results, and then today, Brighouse going 2-0 up and ourselves falling 1-0 behind early doors. You must have been proud of the lads for how they just kept the cool, kept plugging away, and ended up getting that equalising goal.
Yeah, I am. Not only getting the equalising goal, Ben, but I think we took the game to him in the second half. You know, we got a penalty, we missed a penalty, Glenn scored offside. You know, we actually took the game to him, and I thought, you know, in the second half, I thought we were a lot better.
The stats were in our favour all game,
yeah. And this is the third season in a row we've gone to the last game of the season. You know, that tells you something. It's not, you know, if it was once every Sheffield flood, you know, but it's not. It's been the last 3 seasons, 3 different managers, 3 different seasons. It's always gone to the last game for survival. So yeah, well, something has to change now. Whether that's, you know, staff, players, whatever, something needs to change. But
yeah, it's been a tough season, you'd probably say, for large parts, but what a nice way to end it with the East Riding Senior Cup win on Tuesday night, and then obviously today's result as well.
Oh, absolutely, mate. That was a fantastic result. And again, you know, let's not take anything away from the boys today, because they grafted against a good Consett side. Consett are a decent side, you know, on a 3G pitch, which is
that they know.
Yeah. So you know, it was a good result, good performances. I thought today, Pete Davidson was absolutely outstanding. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He would capped it off nicely if he'd scored his first goal for the club this season, but you know, great save by the keeper. But yeah, you know, the boys have done well. You know.
Yeah. One change from Tuesday's Senior Cup win, it was Andy Norfolk back in. First and foremost, over to you, Gav. Great work from a lot of people behind the scenes in order to get the evidence together to get the appeal through and then get the red card overturned.
Yeah, I mean, we felt it was harsh at the time, but obviously we needed to back that up with evidence. We got a couple of videos which to me weren't that conclusive, because they were same as the referee's view from behind the incident. The ones that mattered were Dom's photos, 3 photos. I wrote an essay to him of nearly 2,000 words explaining why we thought you know, it should be overturned, wrongful dismissal and excessive discipline on it, and a panel of 3 independent people, football people who've played the game at, you know, professional level, managed at professional level, agreed with us. So yeah, a massive boost for us, and common sense prevailed.
Yeah. And Eddie, just what was the thinking then behind obviously bringing him back in then, because it was a really good team performance on Tuesday night with the players that were available?
Absolutely great team performance, but today was not just about team performance, it's about steady heads, it's about having that composure on the pitch. You know, you've got to weigh up how many young players had we got on the pitch at that time. Could we go another young player? You know, you've got Glenn, you know, a 19-year-old, you've got Bobby, 19-year-old, you've got Scaff, 19-year-old. You know, you didn't want to overload the pitch with young lads. You bring back a little bit of, you know, experience in Andy, and you know, you bring back that level-headedness of Andy, the ability to marshal players on the field, Andy. So you know, he had to play.
Yeah. And finally, East Riding Senior Cup and survival in the Northern Premier League. Just how do you sort of analyse this season as a whole compared to maybe your initial expectations back in July, August time?
I thought we'd have done better. I'll be honest with you. Up until Christmas, I thought we were, you know, nailed on for top 12. I thought we were doing okay, and that just shows you that, you know, you lose a couple of players through going to other clubs, but then you lose a couple of players through injury. You know, Ellis Barkworth.
George has been a massive loss from the off. Yeah.
you know, George Harrison. When you lose players of that quality and you can't replace them, 'cause it is difficult to recruit for Bridlington. Trust me, we have tried bringing players in from all over, and it's a nightmare. But you know what we've got have got us to where we are, which is another year at this level, and won the, like you say, won the East Riding Senior Cup. So, you know, winning the cup's been a bonus. Staying in this league is priority. Yeah, it's a priority. I'd have lost to Ferriby on Tuesday for a 2-0 win today. I would have done.
Yeah, gents, thank you for your time throughout this whole season, and huge congratulations
before
today.
You go, Ben, before you go, thank you very much for the whole season. I know you're going to go off to university now, but thank you for everything you've done, mate. Yeah, thank you for your media support, and to be fair, your support in the dugout. It's been super. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, gents. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.